Okay, nice throw. That was sick. It's always an arc. Can't hit directly up. Well, like, if you shoot it up in an arc and it hits them on the way, and then they move backwards and get hit when it lands, I think it's still possible. I think you can actually get like a 145 or something. Is that ever gonna happen in a match? No. But I think that that's a thing you can do. In so few games, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to the 1250. Alright, so this is B rank now. This is where people are starting to learn the basic mechanics a little better. Still not learning this shortcut. And we still went the other way. Oh my god. I was trying to just grab it, install it. Ugh. I don't know. It's not really much of a reason for me to do that, I guess. It's not like I couldn't just back up. Just need to be careful about pop if they get it. Okay, let me have this. Please let me have this. Thank you. Oh no. Juke them, but we go down to 1 in mid. We got 2 for 2, which is better than I was expecting, honestly. Here we go. That shot that I fired guarantees that the brush is not in a position to attack me when I come around that corner. That's why I'm putting it there. Because then I can just swim into it safely knowing that they have to, like, attack me through the shot or something like that. I think that's everybody. Yeah, there wouldn't be a brush there. That isn't starting to swing by now. Beautiful. That's 2 down. That's 3 down. And we use the bubbles successfully there as a block to stop shots from spawn from being able to hit the Rainmaker. Really like your how to get out of ranks videos. I mostly play Turf War and Salmon Run, but I'm dipping my toe into rank and having a good time. Glad you're having a good time. And thanks for stopping by to say so. I'm really glad, and this is something that FLC has talked about a lot. FLC is a really well-known Splatoon analyst, one of the more important members of the Western scene with regards to how we've learned the game so far. And his take is that he's really happy that Splatoon 3 is going to have so many more ways to play the game. Because ranked, a lot of people understandably try to stay out of for a little bit because they're like, oh, well, I don't want to be, like, making my rank bad if I play and don't know as much about the game yet. It's like... Because the way that you learn about the game is by playing the game, and if the only way that you have to play the different game modes, besides Turf War, is in a mode you're avoiding, well, you're never going to get that much better at it, so... I'm glad that they're... Oh my god, what am I trying to do? This is a dapple doodles. A dapple doodles. Why am I challenging this to a 1v1 right now? It's insanity. I need to stop doing that. I don't care that it's B rank. I need to stop doing that. Okay. I hope that's enough to stall for time. No, no, no. Our teammate's getting way too far out there. I can't stop this. Dang it. Our teammate was way out on, like, left closed. I think you can actually see the paint, how far out they were. And the Rainmaker is still in our base. That can't happen. All they had to do, since our teammate was not painting it, was pop Rainmaker's shield to kill the other teammate, and then nobody was able to stop the Rainmaker from scoring. Really should rank up for Splatoon 3. Yeah, that's true. If you're planning on playing Splatoon 3, definitely get your rank up to a representative level. And that way, when you start playing Splatoon 3, it'll start you out outside of, you know, all of the brand new players. I'm going to try all of Premier's weapons for variety. We've got 26. Yeah. That is... a lot that we're going to have to mess with at first. And I trust that the Splatana and the Stringers will be among them. That, I think, will be... It'll be huge for figuring out how those weapons are probably going to play. Ooh, this is bad. I'm way out of position. They're rotating on us. Okay, teammates came in from behind and got it. Me jumping out there, if my teammates don't get it, the jump out is the only way that it's safe. And if my teammates do get it, then they're still able to defend. So jumping out is a safe play either way. I would like to pick that up. All right, lead is 79, baby. Now we just got to hold that in the 3v4. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, we didn't hold it? God. It was such a free win. This might be a KO. Good stop. Let's go Inky Squid. I still think that this is probably a KO, but we can get in their way a little bit. Oh, they went up without their teammates. Honestly, that's more on their teammates than anybody else. Teammates should have... I would like to pick up the Rainmaker, please. Trust me, I am X rank. I can help you. I don't know, maybe they need me to slay a little bit. That might actually be the way that I'm best used here. Be a bad push at all if they hadn't pushed to 15. That would definitely put some pressure on a team that hasn't scored yet. Beautiful. Oh, this is such an awkward angle for me to hit. There, we got it. Couldn't get him. Probably just gonna get dropped in on from behind. Yep. Current rank is B-. Should be separated from normal rank. Yeah. So there's going to be Anarchy Series, Anarchy Open, and X Battles, all of which are in ranked modes, and all of which you can play solo. And then for team modes, you can play both Anarchy Open Battles and League. Now, I needed to hit a second direct there. You probably get KO'd now. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. 3v4. We don't lose points for that. I'll explain series because I understand it pretty well. But I need to go use the restroom again. Oh hey, that's right. I haven't unlocked League Battles until just now. Okay, so the Anarchy series, here's how this works. You get ranked points. And these points are both like indicative of your ranking to an extent, but they're also kind of a currency. You use that currency to buy tickets, and a ticket gives you the chance to play a series of games where if you win 5, then you've completed the ticket and you've gotten all of the rewards you can out of it. If you lose 3, then you fail the ticket. So you want to win 5 before you lose 3, and that's how you get as many points as possible. And your reward for every individual win you get on that ticket is more ranked points. So at a certain point in time, you have won enough matches on that ticket to refund the cost of the ticket in ranked points. Once you get to a certain number of ranked points, a certain threshold, so the one that they show on screen is 200 in the direct. Once you've got 200 ranked points in that particular rank, you're able to spend those on a promotion series. And that promotion series, you have to win 3 before you lose 3, and if you win 3 before you lose 3, you advance to the next rank up. So that's how the series work. And it doesn't seem like there is a way to demote, which is different and worries me. I don't know that that's necessarily good for the game. I feel like what's going to happen with that, if they don't change it, is that people are going to get promoted right up to the level where they can't really hang anymore, where they're just having a lot of trouble even being an asset to the team. And at that point in time, they're just going to be kind of stuck, locked there. And maybe they'll just run into a bunch of other players who are in a similar boat and can't get out, and maybe they just get to play reasonable games at that point. I don't know. But it seems likely to lead to that sort of problem. It's called the Peter Principle in psychology. People at work tend to get promoted up to a position where they're not competent anymore, and then just stay there and stop there and continue to not be competent instead of being put back into a place where they are going to be more successful. Because, like, it sucks to have to demote someone, right? Like, nobody wants to do that. They've got their promotion, and it just feels like a jerk move to do, you know? So I just got sniped by an E-leader, which is not a thing that you expect to see anywhere outside of S rank. But here we are. Please let me pick this up. Thank you. Oh, this is so nice. We've got so much going for us right now. Go off this. We go off of getting this guy. And they actually didn't attack me. Alright, that was the best we were probably going to get out of that situation. We really needed to get rid of that zap a lot faster than we did. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't end up going down, because then I would have been able to score a lot more points than I did. Nice. Beautiful. Machine is not paying attention to where I am. Can I impact this in any way? I'd like to know if there's something this way. There is. Oh no. Yeah, okay. A little bit greedy there. A little bit greedy. Teensy tiny bit. That's a trade. This is fine. Okay, good. As long as we're able to stop the Rainmaker at that point, we're in good shape. Haha! I didn't mean to squid back there. My grip on the L button, the ZL button, released for a second, but then I was like, no, wait, I want to still be swimming. Nice. Nice. Alright. The bubbles were probably largely unnecessary. Might have zoned the enemy team out a little bit, but it looked like the missiles were already doing that anyway. Is Rapid Pro good in Rainmaker? Rapid Pro gets used in a lot of places. It's like... The one thing that I'm a little bit nervous about Rapid Pro with is just that if you need to get a splat quickly to defend the push, you don't, like, have a bomb to do that with. You really have to, like, play it slow, paint their feet, get in front of them, hit shots. It doesn't have a fast kill time, but it's overall a very strong weapon. And, like, in competitive play, I'm sure that there are ways for them to kind of offset that. But usually in Rainmaker, you need weapons that can paint in front of them quickly and that have fast, reliable ways of getting rid of the Rainmaker carrier. Here is a cat. We have to say goodbye to Kitty now. My Twitch account already subbed to the YouTube. Oh, well, thank you, friend. Yeah, you can't D-rank outside of rank resets. And then they only D-rank you by 2 until you get up into the S ranks. Which also seems like it's a little on the generous side. More generous than I would want it to be, maybe? Not where the Rainmaker's going. We need to go on the right. Oh, it is where the Rainmaker's going. Foolish me. What am I doing? I actually shielded them from getting splatted. That was really stupid of me. There's no... I don't have an insta-pop. I can't use the bubbles like that if I can't insta-pop them. That's... largely my fault at the end there. Granted, I mean, would have been good for us not to all die, but there's definitely a lot I could have done to prevent that from happening. Jumping before shooting is really useful because you keep momentum, but after the first jump, you stop getting momentum, so you need the squid form to reset. Huh, okay. If the power level based matchmaking works a lot better in 3, I think it'll be fine. I think the power level part, like the actual number that you get, is actually really good. The thing that's really good about Splatoon 2 matchmaking is that it's basically just Glicko the entire time. I think it's actually very good at putting you where you should be. What I'm worried about is that the system that's put in place in Splatoon 3 prevents Glicko from doing its job. Like, in situations where Glicko would drop a player, they'll just, like, not drop and be stuck playing in lobbies where they're going to be losing a lot. Because nobody likes that position. Nobody likes to be the player who's feeding and dying a lot and who figures, oh, my team's probably so mad at me, and, like, feels like they can't play the game. They have a disconnect, so this should be fine. Ooh, double with the missiles. Perfect timing on those missiles. Good job. I don't know whether that was Icarus or whatever the duelie's name is. Nobody's in front of it. I mean, I guess it let us slip around. Okay, we jumped. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, tactical understanding of how to play a Rainmaker push. There's just absence at these levels. People are still figuring it out, which is understandable. It's B rank. Things like you need people in front of the Rainmaker. I have more control over how the push is played as the carrier than I do in any other position here. Ended up getting him. Nice. One player we didn't splat. Them. Protect that corner. Now we can go and get some points. Got 2 with 1 shot. Let's go. Okay, pedestal. Hope that the one player doesn't get me. Yeah. We should be able to pop this. Maybe not. Oh, no, no, no. That is not where we need you. We need you over here. Okay. We're just gonna run away from that, because they're not in our way. I'm on my way. I don't know where the other team is. I haven't seen them even shooting or doing anything on the map. There was one player who was bomb rushing on the left, and I just slipped around them with the Rainmaker. I guess there was someone out on the far right or something, but like, why was there nobody shooting at me at all when I got to the goal? Wild. There's something to be said for the awareness on the map. Like, people up until like A rank aren't paying great attention to the anchor icons, the big glowing icons on the screen that show where the objective player is at that moment. So they'll miss things like power clams coming to the basket or the Rainmaker moving. They maybe don't know that that's a symbol that they should pay attention to. Maybe it's just so overwhelming figuring out how to play the rest of the game that they're not paying attention to that little thing in their peripheral vision. Only play leagues, so I'm still C rank. Yeah, you'll get out of C rank quick. That's the thing. That's the thing about smurfing. It's oh my god, I've got 3 spray shooters and then there's just me. What the heck? So with smurfing, the way that the system is set up, you do not stay in the low ranks for a very long time. Like, that's something I think people don't understand about the smurf accounts. Like, you will get out of the ranks that you're not supposed to be in so quickly, and you have to pay for new accounts to keep doing it eventually. So, like, there's only so much smurfing you're going to be able to do. It's not like somebody is just going to be perpetually down there wrecking players at your level, because they just can't forever. Yeah, a lot of players, when they get over on that side, instead of using the block to jump over, they're just... There we go. They're just dropping into freezer. Oh my god. There we go. Cool. That worked because they overcommitted to the left-hand side, and then we rotated it right. This should not work. I think Ash Potatoes dies here. I put a sprinkler down there. Why is it not painting the rail for me? Managed to pick up. He's gonna die frame. Yeah, that was ambitious is a word. Drop in here. That way we can watch the right-hand side. Nice. we go. Oh my god. Of course I run out of ink right then. I do need to pay attention to how many shots I can get out when I've thrown a sprinkler. I think that's something that I would do well to know. Which way are they going? God. I don't understand how to hit this thing over ledges. What? Where did that other missile come from? That's probably game. Darn. Sprinkler painting rail is the most inconsistent thing ever. Yeah, it looks like it. I've done mini clip for you? What? Want to play with the new players in Splatoon 3 ranked before I link to Splatoon 2? I don't know if that's going to be an option. I think it might force it on you if you have the save data still. Just to prevent smurfing. I have a good editor, so I can't do timer shows faster. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be, Shmeep, because there have been complaints about smurfing. Which I think... Here's the thing, like... It can be frustrating to play against the Smurf, and I won't deny that. But I think the problem, the size of it, is exaggerated. Because I think what's happening is a lot of players are like, oh my god, I got beaten so badly, that guy must have been a Smurf. Like, you have no way to verify that this person is a Smurf without checking their stream to see that it's happening. And so, like, Chara does it, I do it, you know, maybe there are, you know, some other top players who do it from time to time, but, I don't think that there are actually as many Smurfs as people think there are, and that a lot of the time what's actually happening is people are just running into someone who moves just a little bit faster or better for that rank, and that they're not wanting to have to deal with it. Oh my god. I think I would hazard a guess that most of the people who have been accused of smurfing are actually people who are legitimately in that rank. They got 2. They got 3. That should not be happening. Nice. Oh, they're Tetra's DC. Let's just pick this up and finish it off. That's not who I wanted to run into. Nice. Yeah, that tape player is someone who could probably rank up out of here pretty quick. Okay, nice throw. That was sick. Get up in front of me, get up in front of me. You guys can get this. Nice. Alright. We're still in this. Push is live. Well, push was live. I'll jump in because I'm dumb. This is fine, because we're kind of just wasting time. Like, it's not like they're going to be able to get a massive push out of this, out of going down there. We've already got a lot contesting them in front. Watch out for that brush, because we spotted it. Hi. I'm the only one alive, so I'm gonna back off. Huh, I was expecting people to be on right stack already. Nice. Ideally, we do not pick that up, but that's not something that I expect someone to know at this rank. Because if we lose it here, like we just did, we give them overtime. We did not have to give them overtime. Even so, we just pick it up and we win. If I had to guess, most people accused of smurfing are just legitimately in that rank, but they watched your strafing video. Yes, I am the reason that these people are suspected of being smurfs. So, you know, watch my videos and you'll be playing like an X-rank player in no time. Yeah, that hammer was kind of sick. We just KO'd because they killed me instead of focusing the Rainmaker. Yes, that is exactly it. If you're in Splat Zones and you're going to KO in the next 10 ticks, feed into their base and distract as many of them as you can. That is not a bad strategy at that point in the game. Nobody's going for pops. We're gonna lose it. I'm worried about someone coming over on the right-hand side here. Oof. That was an ugly fight. Alright. I was hoping the second shot would trade with him, but the teammate followed up and got it. That was really good defense on our part, considering we had 2 down. Like, no guarantee that we're able to stop that, especially that early. So that's super nice. Unfortunately, we are going to the weak side of the map. So that is what we have come to expect at this point. Wild what is happening on the map right now. Just everyone is everywhere. I'm dead. Yeah. If I were able to get onto the side of the wall, I might have survived. Where's the Rainmaker? It's on the right side. But they're probably going to rotate it through Freezer. Right? Where are they going to go with it? This player in Freezer got way ahead of it. Okay. Where are you going? Nice. That still doesn't get us a better push, I don't think. Well, hold on. It does get us a better push. Gets us a much better push. They are not hitting that very quickly. Okay, cool. See you there. They're trying to move by rolling, which is just always going to be slower. Well, so much for that idea. Yep, that's what I expected would happen. Matchmaking Explo. Nice. Japanese B rank lobbies at 1700 plus power, half level 12s with great aim and also game sense. B rank lobbies at 1700 plus? That sounds really high for B rank. So you only have to be 1250 to skip from C minus into B minus, from what we heard today. All right, have a good night, Kix. Appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, like anytime you have anything you want to share, you know, we're happy to hear your expertise about the Explosher. Kix is a Explosher propagandist. They worked for Big Explosher. Ow. I got two-tunneled on trying to get a splat behind the Rainmaker there. That was greedy of me. They needed that shot on Rainmaker to keep it. Now they're just going to go left. Unfortunately, they got a lot of points for going left. Okay, please push forward as much as you can before you die here, because that is inevitable at this point. What? How did they let that happen? What on earth? Okay, well, I stand corrected, I suppose. Go get him. All right. We didn't paint the left side route at all. I have no idea how they got that far pushing into enemy ink. Like, that's definitely the fault of the other team for not catching that quicker. You can see the Rainmaker icon on your screen and know that that's happening. So they were just way too focused on that other side. The Sprinkler on Explosher, but I'm not too good with Bubble Blower. Hopefully the Kitten 3 is more to my liking. This kit is not good. The way that Bubble Blowers are good in this game is if you can insta-pop with them. It's if you can, by yourself, reliably pop the bubble against a resisting opponent. If you can't do that, then the bubbles are a low-tier special. There is, like, this one really goofy combo that you can pull off with the Explo that I haven't learned well enough yet to try and execute. That can work, but it's a lot less reliable because it relies a lot on sprinkler damage. And so that has to be applied for a good little while. All the good bubble weapons have ways of popping them themselves, and this weapon just can't do that, so that's why it's not great. It farms for them really well, it just can't use them really well. Thank you for the subscription, Ryan Lara. Good to have you. If I get one slosh off there, I can actually splat him. Alright, sorry about your internet, Seamus. Oh my god. I'm dropping in way too early here. This is some really bad autopiloting. Something on the left-hand side that I'll have to keep an eye on. But for now, we have an advantage on right, so we take that instead. We'll shake that one off. We've got the Rainmaker. It's fine. We really need some paint, though. I can punch these players off. Nice. Area secure. Yeah, I'm dead there. They haven't gotten, like, a game-winning push yet, though. We can definitely still come back from this. I'm gonna wait just a second and then throw some keys down. There we go. Yeah, you're... Oh my god. Oh. Well, that works, I guess. 2 of them DC'd. Wow. Well, that does simplify things, doesn't it? It's a perilous place to be jumping into. Okay, we got it. Yeah, with one of them down, we have a 4v1 situation. So, we should push this. Silly game. Did not require me to do much. And I did not do much. So there you go. Yeah, Cactus, my theory on DCs is that the lower rank you are, the more likely someone is to DC. Like, that's just a fact because you lose all of the points for that game if you DC out of it. Like, it punishes you by counting it as a loss against you. So, people who DC more often are just going to have lower ranks in general, but also... I feel like someone who is at a lower rank is less likely to care enough to want to go and get the LAN adapter that makes your connection a lot more consistent. Like, they're not going to be as dedicated that it's such a priority that they change their networking, you know, hardware to make that happen for them. There we go. And that's awareness for you. You learn to see the game before you learn how to play the game. And so I feel like you're just generally... The lower ranked you are, the more likely you are to find DCs. And what's happening is there are a lot of people who are getting into the game now to learn it before Splatoon 3. Or like getting back into it and haven't played it in years. I don't know how those bubbles didn't splat anybody. I guess I didn't have enough special power up on them or something. That felt like a situation where like 3 people should have died immediately. So yeah, with a whole bunch of new players, you know, players who may not have figured out their networking infrastructure, players who may not have played the game in a little while. Oh my god. Well, at least I got one. See, I don't expect someone to be up there in that situation because you can't actually get to mid from there. But this is a rank where maybe players don't realize that that's something that should factor into their decision-making for their positioning. And it ended up working out because they caught me taking what I thought was a position no one would be in. Or maybe they just saw me coming out of spawn. I don't know. Maybe I was too predictable there. That's a really important pick. Prevents them from... Oh my god, let's go! Massive, massive splashdown right there. That's the splashdown of a Tetra player's dreams. Can I please have some ink? I would like some. Just... It's always JC, ruining my silly flanks. Just let me be an Explosher that flanks, okay? That's all I want in life. To 11, it's rough. I mean, it happens sometimes. 'Cause a lot of the time what'll happen is a team will just, like, knowing that that's all they need, they'll play for exactly that amount of points. And anything more they know is just gravy. They're not going that way, they're going this way. We do need to stop this pretty soon here. Okay. We're outnumbered. So I'm worried about pop. Oh, beautiful. Alright. We got it before... The thing was, the other team wasn't in position to help with pop. So even though they had more players up, they weren't actually in play. Nice. That's 3 down. It's always JC. He's always right there. This is kind of scary if we don't get this pick right now. Yeah, because they're going to go down. Oh, goodness. I am deeply uncomfortable about this. Oh, they didn't pop it in time. That's insane. Oh my god, that was going to be so free. All they had to do was not get killed by me. And they would have had lead there. Jump scared me. Yeah, it jump scared me too. Alright, we only got up to B. See if we can skip on this one. We had a crack on the last one, so I wasn't expecting to necessarily be able to skip anything.